Hi, I'm MJ Kim. I'm a licensed real estate professional in California and one of the educators at the Real Estate License Professor. If you've already seen a video from my colleague Matt Wilson, yes, we work together. He and I are going to take turns creating content on this channel to help you pass your real estate licensing exam. We each bring a different perspective. Matt keeps it simple and gets to the point. I like to dig into the details because the details are what the exam actually tests. Between the two of us, we've got you covered. So make sure to subscribe and leave your questions in the comments. We read them. All right, today we're talking about Pennsylvania. Specifically, 3 topics that trip up candidates on the PSI exam: consumer notice timing, transaction brokerage prohibitions, and cemetery brokerage. Yes, I said cemetery brokerage, only in Pennsylvania. Let's start with consumer notice. Pennsylvania requires that you deliver the consumer notice at the initial interview. That's the default rule, but there's a second track. If the licensee provides an oral disclosure before the meeting, the written consumer notice can be delayed until the first in-person meeting. The PSI exam loves this 2-track timing rule. It will give you a scenario and ask which track applies. You need to know when the delay is allowed and what form of acknowledgement the recipient has to provide. Don't guess on this one. Know it cold. Next, transaction brokerage. In Pennsylvania, a transaction licensee has no duty of loyalty, but there are 3 specific things they are prohibited from revealing. 1, that the seller will accept less. 2, that the buyer will pay more. 3, that either party will agree to different financing terms. The exam tests all 3 by name, and the prohibition applies even when both parties have consented to transaction brokerage. Most national prep courses cover transaction brokerage in general terms. Pennsylvania tests the specifics. Finally, cemetery brokerage. Pennsylvania is the only state that requires a separate cemetery broker license. No other state does this. The exam tests it because candidates always assume cemetery sales fall under the standard real estate license. Here's what you need to know. Cemetery brokers must pass a separate exam. Cemetery salespersons do not have an exam requirement at all. Know the distinction between the 2 license categories and why only the broker needs the exam. Those are 3 areas where Pennsylvania candidates lose points: consumer notice timing, transaction licensee prohibitions, and cemetery brokerage. If your prep course skipped these, that's on them. But now you know. If you want to go deeper on any of this, we wrote a full article that breaks each of these down in detail. The link is in the description below. I'm MJ Kim. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Link in bio.